In this video, I'll be sharing with you how to determine the right product or service to sell. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel B&B with IK, where I share tips on business and branding for business owners and startups. Now, if this is something you're really interested in, then click on the subscribe button. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you how to determine the right product or service to sell. Many reasons people determine to sell a product or a service in their business. And one of it is love, passion. So you find someone who really likes shoes. She likes luxurious shoes, and she decides, I'm going to start selling luxurious shoes. Another reason is accessibility. Maybe person's auntie or uncle travels a lot to the UK, and he says, oh okay, and the person brings in clothes and says, okay, I want to also start selling clothes in my school or in my location, in my environment. I want to start selling UK used clothes or something like that. I remember when I used to sell books back then, before I even entered university. I used to sell books, and the reason was my mom had a bookshop. So I just thought, oh, okay, why don't I take some of the books and go sell? I was selling in my church, I was selling in school, and then over time, I started including my own stuff too, and I was doing my thing. So there are several other reasons why people start out a business. There are several reasons why people decide this is a product or service I am going to sell. But I'm going to tell you one tested, tried, and true way that you can determine the product or service to sell in your business, and that is need. You see, you don't go from the product to the market. You don't decide this is the product I'm going to sell, this is the service I'm going to render, then now start looking for the market to fill that business. You determine what void exists in the market. What problem is in the market that needs to be solved? What pain in the heart of the customers do I need to alleviate? Do I think about your market? Think about your environment. What are the needs in my environment? Are you in school? Are you at your workplace? Are you living in an estate? Wherever you are, you're in your house, whatever. It doesn't have to be a physical location. It can be a social location. So your WhatsApp group, what do you find that is a prevailing need? What do you find that is a prevailing problem? Then you create a solution to that problem, and that solution now becomes your business. That solution now becomes your product or your service. So you create a business out of a product. So every solution is a business opportunity. Every solution is a business opportunity. For example, when I started out graphic design, it was funny. I had been doing design for a while, designing for people for free, and I thought, okay, why don't I turn this into a business? But before I did that, I looked around me and I saw that there was an actual need. There was an actual need for graphic designers, because I was in school, they med school, so there were associations and they had events. There were fellowships that had events too. I mean, the classes, yearbook classes needed yearbooks. They had events as well, and businesses were springing up in school here and there. And I thought to myself, there is a need for this. So there was an already established need for design, and all I needed to do was to fill that need. So when you create a business out of any other reason, because you like the product or because you have access to it, you're not certain if there's a need. You have to be certain that there is a need for that product before you venture out into any business. Don't do it out of sentiments. So what I did that day, when I decided, yeah, I'm going to start a business out of design, I designed 5 logos that didn't exist. I just put different business names and I pushed them out in my my environment, my WhatsApp group, and I said, hey guys, I've started out this business. I do logos. And that day I got a client, and that was incredible for me, because I was just starting out, and then boom, somebody was willing to pay me to do a logo. And that's good, because there was a need. I'm not trying to encourage them. I'm not trying to persuade them that, hey, don't you think you need this? They already know they needed it. And so they were able to make me for it. So think about your business. Think about the product or the service you're rendering. Is there a need for this? Is there really a need? Be honest, be frank with yourself. Do people need this? Ask 10 people around you, ask your friends, ask your family, do you really need this? Will you really buy this? So that you don't start a business and you're trying so hard, you're pushing out adverts, you're trying so hard to get people to buy. Think about the business that you are already doing. Or if you're about to start a business, think about it. Write a list of all the problems that people in your environment are experiencing. I remember when I mean environment, when I say environment, I don't just mean a physical environment, I mean your social environment. What are the problems? Ask them, talk to them. In your conversations with them, you just realize that, oh wow, what if I meet this need and ask for a little token? That's crazy, that's incredible. And then you can create a business out of it. Starting on a business with this kind of perspective ensures that you grow as a business. It ensures that clients keep coming in. It ensures that you make profits. And then it gives you satisfaction. You're satisfied because you're not just selling a product or a service, you are meeting a need. So you find people, so that's why you have clients say, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. They're not thanking you. I mean, they just spent their money, but they're thanking you because you have met a need. So what need are you meeting today? If this video has been helpful to you, then click on the like button. You can drop your comments or your questions in the comment section below. I would really like to know what you're thinking. And then I can create videos out of your questions as well. And don't forget to subscribe.